Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, everyone's favorite fake Merc in the online fitness community. You know, guys, remember, I may not be a Merc in real life, but I play one on the internet. What do you think about that? My detractors, you like to use that term. I'm going to take it back. It's all mine now, baby. You going to insult me with it? Alright, but on to the point. Normally, I put out my 6th workout of the week on Saturdays. I squat 6 days a week. I train 6 days a week. I film it all. My stomach's a little upset today. I don't feel comfortable squatting. I'm just going to do some upper body calisthenics. I don't feel that's worthy of making a video out of. So I thought I would go ahead and answer one of the questions I'm getting and clear up some misconceptions. And yeah, I have to make this video about once a year. Clear up some misconceptions because I've got a lot of new subscribers lately. And they're asking, what's he doing with this machine? Why is he doing it? Well, what I'm doing, I'm reloading ammo, right? I'm reloading ammo. Now, that's where a lot of my quirkiness comes out. And there are reasons I started doing this. And those reasons are actually misinterpreted. And it's really funny in the comments that people think that I'm doing it for reasons that I'm not. The reason I always do this stuff, if I'm going to put on my +5 out of weaponsmithing, work on skilling up my crafting a little bit, and let's talk about this. It's my shtick, guys. It's my shtick. Because number one, I'm a nerdy gamer. That is a classic gaming reference, weaponsmithing, right? I'm weaponsmithing. Because I've built ARs on camera before, I've built guns on camera. I reload ammunition on camera. Now, correct terminology, I am not making bullets. I do eventually want to get into bullet making, but my bullets are already made. See, these are already made. There's no forge here. There's no molten metal. I'm not melting lead. I'm not, gilding anything with copper, right? There's no hot metal here. I'm just reloading spent cartridges. In this case, 45 ACP. These are the original boxes, and I'm reloading these with some beautiful Montana gold. 45 ACP full metal jackets. And these are just target loads. A lot of people will say silly stuff like, I bet you he's doing that just to intimidate people. I don't think it's particularly intimidating. I've been doing this since I was a kid. Something my grandpa taught me growing up. And in fact, my grandpa was an avid sports shooter. Had plenty of trophies at the national level. Plenty of trophies. Taught me to do this when I was 6, 7 years old. And I did it with him growing up, and that's the thing. To me, this is relaxing. This is a hobby that makes me think of my grandfather, who was really a good man. He was a good man. I looked up to him a lot. I had an enormous amount of respect for him. And he taught me a lot of just valuable skills. He taught me how to hunt, how to fish, how to shoot, how to hand load ammo. He even taught me a little bit about reading stocks and stuff, which I didn't really get into, but that was a big thing of his. He was an important figure to me, and I loved my grandfather, and I still love my grandfather. This reminds me of him. It's something that's personal to me, that's relaxing, that's unique. This is just part of my shtick, because no one else in the fitness world does this. It's just my thing, guys. It's my thing. And the reason I started doing it originally, I realized I needed some things that made me a little different, made me stand out. And so I've done a number of different things that are different from other people in this community. And it just gives me my own unique spin that's recognizable. And it's kind of my signature. It's my signature. It's my shtick. This is something I've grew up doing most of my life. And it's kind of intrinsic to who I am. I enjoy sportsman shooting. I am a shooter. I am a very, very avid gun advocate and firearm advocate. I am. And I'm big on shooting sports just like I am on strength sports. So right behind weightlifting, this is one, and powerlifting and strength training, this is one of the most important things in my life. And it's something that relaxes me. And some people say it turns me into Bob Ross. They're like, you're just so relaxing when you do this. And that's the point. That's the point. It gave me something unique in that regard also, because what people used to do early on, they used to chop and screw my videos. And the reason they did that is just like anyone else, it takes time to get comfortable in front of a camera, right? I used to have to do a lot of takes and outtakes and cutting my videos up instead of just shooting them all the way through like I do now, right? And because of that, I used to pause a lot. I didn't have a lot of motion. I would stop. Well, the problem is that oftentimes I would stop in the same positions over and over, and that allowed people to remix my videos. And it allowed people to change my videos to get me to say things that I didn't say, or to chop them up and omit things, and people to really think that their version of the video they put out was the real version of my video. That happened early on, and it allowed people to really create things of me saying things that I didn't say exactly the way I said it. Not cool. So I realized I needed something that allowed me to always be in motion, to be dynamic, to make it harder for people to do it. People look and say, wait a minute, there was a little cut there, even though the voice flows smooth, there was a couple little skips in there. Are we sure that that's really real? And if they're too stupid to, if a person sees someone do that and they've clearly edited your video and they think that you said a certain thing, well, they're just stupid. Their opinion doesn't matter. No one cares if someone that stupid thinks if they really believe that. But I wanted to eliminate that. And number two, I wanted to do something that relaxes me so that I could just flow and just make a video and just let everything just kind of flow through. To me, this is relaxing. It puts me in a zen-like state because it's something that it gives me fond memories. It's busy work that gives me fond memories and makes me happy. And if something makes you happy and gives you fond memories, you're going to be mellow. You're not going to be nervous in any way. You're not going to be anxious. And as you guys notice, I'm never anxious in front of the camera. Ever when I'm doing this. After how many thousands of videos? I've been doing this for something like 3,000 videos in a row. Thousands. I'm always calm, and I'm always collect. And it's because I'm doing something that relaxes me. And so therefore it improves the quality of my ability to just relax and talk, and to not need notes in front of me without needing to pause to look at something or to stop and think or reword stuff. Just go with it. And so it really refined my ability to get in front of a camera for hours and hours and hours all the time and do this. Early on it helped me relax. Now it's become my norm to the point to where I'm so comfortable in front of the camera that to me this is as normal as sitting down with one of my good friends or my girlfriend or a member of my family and just talking. It's just relaxing. It comes natural now at this point. And this definitely helped with that. It was a tool that I used to just get more confident in front of a camera all the time, to where I didn't need to stop or rethink things or check notes or pause or say, oh my God, I got to change what I'm saying. It lets me just do my thing natural. And it just comes natural to me at that point. It does. It has for a long time now because of doing this. And it allowed me to bring out my own quirkiness and to bring out the things that I also enjoy as part of who I am as a person, right? Because being a nerdy gamer has always been something I've been since my childhood. Being a hand loader, being an avid shooter, those are things I've done since my childhood. These things actually predate lifting for me. And they're kind of intrinsic to who I am. So a lot of it allows me to express a lot of who I am and things that I enjoy and identify with into my discussions about strength training and fitness and everything else, and do so in a way that's relaxing, and it's all unique to me. It's my own shtick. This is my own personality. Again, it's about as real as you can really be. It really is. It's as real as you can really be. And I noticed that the quality of my content improved and became just more natural in general doing this. And it just lets me, again, express myself in a way that I enjoy. And again, it's just all real, it's just right there. And it's all the things that I really am about, just kind of all rolled into one, And that's the reason I do all of it. So people who are thinking, oh man, he's doing it to intimidate people. Guys, I'm sorry. No one has ever been a dick to me in public. All right. Before I even had firearms available on my channel, because I spent some time overseas. I was over in the UK when I started my channels. I didn't have guns then. I was a power lifter. I was a strength athlete. I went to an expo and I had all these people send me these things that they were going to hit me when they saw me. They were going to attack me. They were going to confront me. You know what? None of them did. Not one person. Not one person did that. And realistically speaking, all the people who send this silly stuff to me online, let's be honest here, guys. You guys know I'm a YouTuber. You know that if you track me down and come find me and I call the police, you're going to jail, right? Stalking people's illegal. In fact, that also justifies me doing all sorts of other stuff in self-defense at that point. It changes the situation entirely. again, people need to get a little dose of reality. You know, people will say, well, I think because of your personality you put on online that you're delusional. Well, if you're the person who really says that you're going to threaten someone or you're going to come find them or, you know, because of something they said on the internet, then, you know, you're probably more delusional than they are. Just throwing that out there, guys. Again, the people who get so worked up about that stuff, you probably watch too much internet at that point. I'm just going to throw that out there. A lot of what happens online is not real life. Keep that in mind. But yeah, this whole idea that I needed to intimidate people, absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Again, even before I did this, people who made those sort of threats, none of them ever followed through with them. All right, that's all talk. And truth be told, unless you are armed and you plan on really hurting someone, you are not confronting a strength athlete of any type in person. I don't care what sort of training you have, how good you are at martial arts or boxing or whatever, you're taking a risk of getting seriously hurt. And if a person doesn't understand that someone who can deadlift 600 pounds, who outweighs you, grabs a hold of you and twists, that you have a chance of getting hurt, and that you're also the aggressor because you've gone and attacked them, then you probably deserve to get hurt. I don't think there's any need to intimidate those people. They need to get hurt. It'll be good for them. It'll be a little dose of reality for them. So, again, it's nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. Because, again, I was getting threats like that while living in a country where I couldn't even have guns, and I went to an expo. And you know what? An expo that everyone knew I was going to be at. I announced it. How many people confronted me? Zero. Zero. So let's just be realistic here. And some of the other stuff I do is quirkiness. There are other things I do for other reasons that are legal reasons. They're good enough legal warning that I felt that a person got fair warning, and if that individual, whatever other YouTuber, whatever, wants to get stupid with me, they've been fairly warned, right? They've been fairly warned. And if they can't take that warning, then, well, maybe they deserve a Darwin Award, you know? Put that aside, guys. That really has nothing to do with it. It's about the relaxation for me. It's about putting me in the Zen-like state. And it's about just me having my personal shtick. It's just me having my own style and doing something different. And you know what? Yeah, I'm different. I'm a different dude. I'm a nerdy dude. I'm a dorky dude. Right? And I embrace that. Again, me putting on the +5 hat of weaponsmithing, I embrace it. You know what? Just be who you are, guys. Be who you are. And I put some of that out there. And I've been doing that a real long time. Whatever other stuff people think, well, I think you did whatever in the past. Well, that's a long time ago, guys. This has been my shtick for a long, long time now. It really has. It has. And this is, again, just embracing all my quirks, embracing all the things that just kind of make me me, and just being myself and just kind of flying my freak flag, you know? And embracing my own nerdiness. Because I'm comfortable with it. Alright guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.